Hi everybody, Dr. B here. I'm going to show you, I hope, how to purchase and get access to your textbook and the ancillary software system, web system that you need called LaunchPad from the textbook publisher. I have links for this on the course homepage. So here I am on the course homepage. And I'm not sure which of these two ways is best, and I sure hope that what I'm going to show you at least resembles what you see when you click on it. You know, as an instructor and as somebody who's already registered with their system, I never know for certain if I'm seeing what you're seeing. Okay, so this is what I hope is what you're going to see. So one way to do that is down here under the Let's Get You Started. There's a couple of links. There's a video you can go and watch on YouTube that will show you hopefully how to do all this correctly as well, in general, but not specific to this course page. All right, so if you run into snags after viewing this, you know, maybe give that a try too. All right, so anyway, I'm going to try this method first. So if I click here for information about your LaunchPad subscription, it's going to open a page that will hopefully look like this for you. All right, it should take you to, you know, this is the correct textbook, and I see that I'm not registered or logged in as anybody, so this is hopefully exactly what you see when you click on that. All right, so again, you need the textbook, and as far as reading a book goes, I don't care what format you get. You know, if you have a hard copy, if you just get the ebook copy, if you borrow a copy from somebody, it doesn't matter. You need to read. You need the ability to read the textbook one way or another. And I don't care if you borrow it. You know, have a hard copy, use an ebook, or steal it. I don't care. Okay. But you also need this thing called LaunchPad that that comes from the publisher. Now, this is a subscription service thing, and you can't share that. You'll need your own account for using that. So, I would ignore this ebook version because that's going to just be an ebook. You know, it doesn't include the LaunchPad. So even though that's got a nice cheap price, I'm sorry, just ignore that. You're probably going to want this LaunchPad version. All right, so LaunchPad includes the ebook, so you can kind of think of it as 36 bucks with a free version of the ebook. Now, if you hate ebooks and you like printed copies, you can get a paperback version, and you can rent them for different length periods. You can buy a copy that you get to keep forever. Okay, so again, though, this is going to just be the paper. You know, this is again just the book. Okay, that you need this option here, so I would ignore that. So click on LaunchPad, and you can click on that option now. You have an option if you don't have the cash yet, or if you're not sure if you're going to keep the course and you might be dropping it, sad face. You can do a trial period that I think is 2 weeks. I'm not sure how long their grace period is. All right, they're doing their level best to hide this from you. So this is the only place I've seen it in this method that I'm showing you here. So find a tiny fine print, visit LaunchPad to find out. If you want a trial period, follow that to see. I'll open it in another tab and see what that looks like. All right, it's starting to open the LaunchPad system, and I think this is going to differ from what you see because I'm already registered with LaunchPad, so I'm curious to see what this opens up. I'm curious to see if this opens up. I'll come back to that maybe. So if you need a trial period, I hope that you will be able to do that easily. All right, and rest assured that if you get started in a trial period, if you do continue, once you do pay and subscribe for everything, your account will continue, and you won't need to redo any work or anything like that you did in the first week or two that you were using the free trial period. All right, so back to the options here. This access for 6 months, which is takes you through well past the end of the semester, is going to be probably your best bet. So then you need to find the course. All right. Now this is where I hope it won't get tricky. So enter University of Cincinnati, and once I started typing enough, the options show up. All right. Do the do not do Blue Ash or Batavia. Do the regular Cincinnati. You don't need to type my name, but if you put Metcalf in there, you're welcome to. But I don't think you need to do it. Hit search, and I show up. All right. So I am the only one. So this option here, Instructor Brian, Dr. B Metcalf. That's me. That's my section. All right. So you can click that to purchase access, and now here's a couple more options here. So again, this is $36 for the 6-month version. But look, if you do want a paperback version for you click on that and you got a couple more options. So for just a couple bucks, $3 more, you can rent a paperback. They'll mail you a paperback, and then at the end of the term, at the end of the semester, 4 months, you'll have to mail it back. I have no idea. Somewhere else on here, I saw something about free shipping. Pay attention to that, because actually there was a code I think you needed. So anyway, I don't know about shipping, and if it's going to cost you on either way to and or from you. Okay, so anyway, that's one option. And again, if you want your own copy for perpetuity, then you can buy the Access Plus your own paperback for $58. Okay, so you can do either one, or just do the ebook version up there for $36. Okay, so add it to your cart, and I hope it will make sense if you proceed there, and you'll you'll have to register and things like that. So to proceed. Okay, so go to the checkout, and I trust and hope you'll either have to log in if you already have a Macmillan account or create an account. Okay, so hopefully that works like that for you. That looked pretty, except for the trial period. Yeah, that trial period thing didn't wind up opening for me. So I hope it works for you. Okay, so let me go back to the course page and show you the other way that I think I found to do this. All right, so that's a Macmillan textbook. So in this left-hand navigation menu, click on Macmillan Learning and click on LaunchPad. And I already have one open here. I'm going to show you the version. Okay, so it hopefully should look like this instead of what it was looking like before, because I'm already registered. So anyway, this hopefully is what it looks like for you. It takes you directly to the textbook, my section of LaunchPad for it. Okay. If you see something else, hopefully there will be a wrong course there, and follow that to go find the correct course. But anyway, I should show you this one. And again, if you do not yet have a Macmillan account, you can create your account, or if you do already have one, you can log in. All right. So do all that, and it should be pretty straightforward. They'll ask you your name and create a password and whatnot, and follow the links, and it should lead you to, hopefully, I hope, those same options for getting the LaunchPad with the ebook for $36, or I hope it'll show you that option to rent or buy a textbook along with LaunchPad. And so on, okay? And hopefully the trial period link shows up there somewhere. So if you need that trial link, you might need to be really, diligent. I won't know how to help you, to be honest with you. Sorry, I don't want to feel like I'm abandoning you on that if you need help, but I'd like to think that Macmillan folks will be able to help you. So here's a help. There's, find out how to, contact them with support or whatever if you run into snags or any kind of hiccups, okay? So I hope it goes well and smooth for you. And I hope it will be easy to get, not only purchase it, but then register, and then you'll be linked up. Okay, so when you are correctly linked up to LaunchPad, then the links that I have inside of the course page should work. So you should always be able to go to LaunchPad here, and that should then take you to your registered version from then on. It won't, take you to that same purchasing page. You'll be able to click, to just read the book. Here's one way to get to the book to read it. You can see your grades that are within LaunchPad. LaunchPad grades are going to be separate from Canvas, so that will only show you the things that are on LaunchPad. All right, and then here's some other, tech support and things like that. So again, if you need help, check that out. In the course page, there will also be links to various assignments and so on. So I'll just show you for an example. All right, so when you get to going to Chapter 1, I'll click into the Chapter 1 page and just zoom down to the bottom. And I will always have this, the assignments list down here. All right, so in LaunchPad, by the way, you're going to be doing something called Learning Curve. And that will hopefully be self-explanatory once you get in there and start playing with it. All right, it's a kind of tutorial sort of practice sort of thing. It's uses a little bit of artificial intelligence to it'll ask you questions and re-ask you things that you stumble upon and so on. So it's a helpful way to nudge you and into mastering the material. All right, so that will be required every time, and there will also be a chapter quiz. All right, so if you click on a chapter quiz, you'll always get this button and these links here to go to the LaunchPad. Now again, when you're registered, it'll take you right in. Okay, so I'm in student mode here, so it's not showing. It'll take you directly in when you're all properly registered and whatnot. Okay, so anyway, there will be multiple ways to get in to LaunchPad. If you find a link of mine doesn't work, use a different link. There's, you'll be able to also bookmark in your own browser LaunchPad and go in directly. You won't have to go in through Canvas. So you'll figure that out. You're smart people, okay? So if you find something that doesn't seem to work, let me know if a link is ever broken for anything in the course page. And be persistent. Get into LaunchPad one way or another. Again, all kinds of ways here. Going to Macmillan Learning and clicking on LaunchPad and the ebook and so on. And throughout the course page, you're going to find links. If you go to assignments, there's a thing. If you go to the syllabus down below the syllabus lists, in the course summary, it lists assignments and their due dates, and those are clickable links to take you to things. So there's gobs of ways to get into all of the assignments. Be persistent, and definitely let me know if something's broken or just doesn't work quite right. Okay, so this is my first time using LaunchPad for this course, and I got my fingers really crossed, so I hope it all goes smoothly, and I'll be definitely wanting to know if you run into problems, so shoot me an email if you run into snags. Okay, hope this all works out for you. Thanks. See you soon.